Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, let's talk about the JavaScript promises. So we have the two things over here. The promises will be resolved as well as it will be rejected. So if the promises are true, it will resolve, else it will get rejected. So in the same way, like how the girlfriends and well as a boyfriend do a number of promises. Suppose I'll be going to one girl, like if the girl name is Sakina, I'll go to her, I'll say her I like you and I will not hurt you and I'll take care of you. Then I'll be giving a number of promises to her. It's upon me whether I'll be I will be keeping the promises or I'm not. I won't be able to keep the promises. It depends upon me. If I am succeeded to keep the promises, she will accept me, then it will be going to the resolved state. And if I do any number of things, like if I did flirt with her and all those things, so it will be going to what? It will be just rejected, and she will just rejected, and I'll be going into the catch exceptions in the JavaScript. So let's relate with this. I just related with this example with the JavaScript, so don't mind. So let's move on to the coding part and just play the intro and move on to the coding part.
Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Okay guys, let's see what are the promises in JavaScript. So I'll just open the notes over here. So you can see what is promises. Basically, promise is nothing but which you are doing promise. Like we promise to the person, like suppose take example of a girlfriend and boyfriend. So the boy will say for the girl, like I'll be stay with you forever, and he will do a number of promises. Who knows the promises will be fake or real? So like that, we had two things over there. The promises may be real or it might be a fake. Two things will be the possibilities of the promise. Same way we have in the JavaScript, like a promise then as well as a promise catch over here. Like if the promise is true, it will go to the promise then part. Then if he is he was the guy who was promise was real, and if he was a fake guy, so you will have to tell that will be a false promise, and it will be going to the catch. He will get catch over there. The same thing in JavaScript, promise is something which we guarantee to do. Okay, but it might be in the future. I'll say I'll be stay with you forever and I'll give a number of promises and all those things. So it's about the future. Don't know, I might do or might not do. So same thing in the JavaScript also. We'll be running some of the codes based on the promises, like it might be done or it might be not done. Based on the true and false condition, we'll be deciding over there. So similarly, we have the three states over in the JavaScript, like in the promises, that it has three states: pending, fulfilled, and rejected. So pending means once it is started, when he says, that will be the pending state, and fulfilled means once it is resolved, and once it is rejected, it will be rejected state. So you can see we will be using a syntax of the promise, like new promise functions will resolve and will have a reject function, and we'll write a function code here, like function Sakina. Suppose she is a girl, like Sakina is like, I'll say her like I'll be staying with you forever and ever. So it might be a true or it might be a false. If it's true, it will validate the functions of the true statement condition, and if it's false, it will go to the false condition. Okay, so this will be the syntax of the promise. And benefits of promise is code reusability and better to handle with the asynchronous operation, and it has a better flow of a control and definition logic. It is better in error handling. These all the things. You can access the notes inside my description below. So coming back to the coding part, let's create a JS 16 dot folder over here. I'll just tell JS. So JS 16 26, sorry, JS 26 folder. So in this, I'll say here as a index. So I'll say index.html file, and along with this I'll create one more file over here, that is the index.javascript file. So index.html file, I'll just select it as a HTML, and I'll just put a boiler template. So I'll say this is all about the promises. Okay, promises, promises. Okay, so I'll just copy this one, I'll put it inside the h1 tag, the promises, and I'll just load the particular script tag inside this JS file, inside this HTML file, index.js. I'll click onto the go live over here. I click onto the go live, and then promises is coming over. You can see the promise, that is a big promise, is screening over here. So then I'll just right click and inspect the console element, and coming back to the index.js, I'll just tell clog. So I'll just tell as a promises over here. Okay, so it is JavaScript promises. Okay, it is not the girlfriend and boyfriend promises, it is JavaScript promises. So I'll just save it. So you can see in the console, I'll be getting the data over, like what all the things I'll be printing it. So next, coming back to the concept, so we'll write one function over here. I'll just write one function. So that function does what? It does the greetings. Okay, we have a function that is a greetings. This greeting functions will return the promise. I'll say return or etu or and return. So retu and returns what it returns. So ret, why it is not getting suggestions? So okay, I need to give like this. So here I need to give it here outside. So it will returns the what? It will return the new promise. It will return a promise, promise, promise. So what is the promise means? It will take one function as a argue. It will take one function. That function, what it does, it might accept or it might be reject. So it will resolve. So we'll say it as a resolve and reject. So I'll use a technical word, resolve and reject. It might be resolved or it might be rejected. So I'll just open a new line. So just set timeout function. I'll decide. So I want to things happen inside the 300 millisecond over here. So here what it this function does means, I'll just say if error. So I'll just define error, const error. So for the error, I'll just give it as a true over here. Okay, so just I'm evaluating for the true. If the particular is true, if the condition is true, that means if error is nothing but if true condition is there. So what I'll say, I want to print like you are a true boyfriend. Okay, so I'll say you are a true boyfriend over here. Else if is a false, I'll just go to the else part and I'll be just like C log will be dead. So I'll just log you're not, you're a flutter. I'll say you're a flutter. Okay, so something like you're a flit or you're a flutter, something like this. Okay, so like this I'll be giving for the example. So once this particular condition is done, so once if it's now if the particular functions is happens resolve. So now I want to do the resolve function. I want to run if the condition is true. I want to say resolve it. So that means I want to run this particular resolve condition. Like if you are a true boyfriend, she will be stay with you forever. I'll say reject it. If you are a false, if you are a flutter, what she'll be doing? She will be rejecting you. So it will be like I'll call the reject function over here. So let's write a particular logic now. So I'll say the logic over here right now. So the particular functions I need to write for the resolve as well as the reject. So how it works means, first I'll call the greetings function. So which is nothing but this particular greeting functions I'll call. Inside my greetings functions will be having a two things that I said as what in the PDF, that is a then as well as catch. Then means for the resolve, catch is for rejected. Okay, so I'll say dot then here. So I'll just tell then. So if the particular, if you are a true boyfriend, it will go to the then part over here. So what then will take? Then will take one function. This function will return what? It will return something like, I'll say like I'll give minus and is your best BF. I'll just tell Anish you are a best BF. Okay, so if I am a true guy, so it will be giving Anish you are a best BF. Okay, so it will be printing like this. So then or else, so next if it's not, I want to catch it. I want to catch him. I'll just tell catch. So inside the catch, I'll just run one a function. That function is what, like it will take error here. So I'll be passing the error here. So I'll just tell error over here. So that error will be passing, like something will pass over here. So I'll just pass the function error over here. So then along with this, I'll say like I'll say C log, that is console.log. I'll say thanks for rejecting. Okay, thanks for rejecting me. I'll say you will get better. Okay, you will get better. You'll get better boyfriend. So as the person's happens in life, so they'll say like thanks for rejecting, you'll get a better payoff and all these things now Tanki they will do. So this will be there. Along with I'll just pass one error message it here. So what here it will happen what when it is happening in the reject. So this function runs when this then function will run when this particular condition is true. That means he is resolving if when he's true, the promises are true. If the promises are false, it will go to the reject and it will catch the function over here. Even I can at the place of the error I can just pass it some value over here. Okay, I can say something like what else I can say here, and thanks for, yeah, I'll just say comma, I'll say thanks for rejecting me, you will find a better BF. Here I'll just pass the particular name over here. So I'll just pass the some like I'll just pass this particular error. So let's say the error, so error, I'll just pass it. So this error will get, I'll just say the name over here. I'll just tell Sakina over here. Okay, some name I'll just give it. So now what we need to do, some error is there. So what is the error? So okay, I need to put outside. So that's, I'll save like this. Now I'll just save like this. So now see what will be the output. If I just enter after 3 seconds, I'll be get like you are a two boyfriend, Anis your best boyfriend. I'm getting this kind of things because why? Because the promise is true. I did the promise true. That is nothing but I have said error is equal to true. That means if true means this will happen. If I say if not error, if I am false, if suppose I'll say if I am false, that means not of error. If I say not of error, so that time what, it will go to the catch. So it'll say you are a flutter, thanks for rejecting me, you will get a better boyfriend. I'm here, I'm getting as an undefined. Why? Because this error is not getting passed over here. So okay, sorry, I need to pass in this particular fashion. I said wrong over here, so I need to tell here error. Okay, I need to error, I just said. Okay, so I'll just pass this particular error over here. So if I save here, so you will like something like if the I am a person who lets flirt. So you can see you're a flirter, thanks for rejecting me, you will get a better boyfriend. Again, I am getting this kind of output in this particular fashion because I am giving the error is equal to false. That is not after. That means I am not giving the validate function in the if statement. That means it is returning false. So because of that, it is getting like this. So don't take it seriously. I just took example for your understanding purpose, like this, and as a like example of a girlfriend as well as a boyfriend. So you'll understand better in this fashion. Okay, I hope you have understood this video. So in the coming video, we'll see about the next coming topics. If you are new to channel, subscribe, like and share with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye.